welcome back to my channel, Steam Kim. Today we got my whole set. Well, probably not my whole set. I ordered a lot of Rubik's Cubes to solve, but this is definitely not my whole set because I remember getting some mirror ones. But today we are not solving this. This is the easiest Rubik's Cube you can possibly ever get. This is basically for beginners. It's like a soccer ball. You can just move that. It's basically puzzles. Well, yeah, all of these are puzzles, but today we are talking about this one. But today we are not just going to mess it up randomly and just solve it. For you, those of you who aren't familiar with Rubik's Cubes and just started them, I have to be honest, I'm just still a beginner, but after about 3-4 years of, about 3 years, of trying to find a way to solve the Rubik's Cube, I found a little website called RubikSolve.com. Now, we aren't talking about RubikSolve.com. We are gonna, for about 4 years, I found a way of solving the Rubik's Cube. This one, I'm not talking about the other ones, but this one and this one. But I'm using this one because it's my favorite. It's the American one, and this is the Japanese one. You can tell by the letters there. They're very smooth, but too smooth for me, so I'm using this one. Now, it's a lot of people like to call it the Rubik's cheat, but there's another way where you do this. This is the 2-move one. This is the 2-move, but there are 4-move. But today we're talking about the cheat. Now, let's pick a side. Well, I'm going to pick the white side because, you know, it's the main side with the little Rubik sign there. But, okay, so if my face is facing the white side, then we're going to take the left side up and the right side down, or the complete opposite. This is just my way. And then you can turn it left or right. I'm turning it left. Do the same thing over and over, until you eventually come to the start, and what I mean is that you get back to your original state, and what I mean by that is you have a solved cube, because what I started it with was the solved cube. So I have a solved cube again, and you guys did see that when I messed it up, it was all messed up. But I got back to solving the cube with this. Now, this is only one of the versions. There are many others. This is just one. There's another one that I know about that I do not recommend because it's the longer way. This is the shorter way. The longer way can make you get confused. And it takes 115 moves to do it. So it's where you turn, so for example, I'm taking the yellow side here. You turn the top left or right. And then, so if you're turning to the left, you're using the left and then putting it up. Well, if you're using it right, then it's the complete opposite. So turn right and use your right side. Now, that is much harder because you're doing it like you're just focusing, but sometimes you focus so hard that you lose track and just, have to use RubikSolve.com. Now, when I try to do the longer way, I end up having to use RubikSolve.com because it's so long that you get confused. So, the shorter way is what I recommend. Now, I am left-handed, so that's why I use the left hand up and the right hand down. But I'm going to try the right hand down and the left. Oh, wait, no. Right hand up and the left hand down. Because, I've never tried it before. I'm left-handed. So, it feels very different. And, yeah, it's very different. I can't describe it. But for For those of you who are either right-handed or left-handed, it doesn't really matter for you to solve the Rubik's Cube. Get trying on the opposite hand of what you write with, because if I can do it, then you can do it. That's a famous saying people like to say, but it actually kind of works, the saying, because, you know, practice makes perfect. That's another thing. So, yeah, I'm nearly there. So, this is a quarter away. So, this whole line here should be like that. The middle is the opposite color of each. So, orange is opposite of red. So, red should be here and orange should be here. And blue is the opposite of green, so green should be here and blue should be here. But the rule of Rubik's is to never move the middle. So you may think, oh, if I move the middle, it's going to be easier because like that, and that could turn like that. Well, no, because the rule of Rubik's is that if you move the middle, it will actually make it harder if your cube is mixed up. For example, this is what I mean. So if your cube is messed up like that, just keep doing that, and you move the middle, then it's going to be much harder to solve. And Rubik's masters never move the middle, and that's because they are Rubik's masters, and Rubik's masters solve the cube easier because they never move the middle. Now, it's been a while since I actually heard of this, before I discovered that for not to move the middle. But yeah, that's a very important rule you need to know. Now, I did get a little trapped in here. At the end of the video, I may need to use rubiksolve.com. But before I actually learned how to solve the Rubik's Cube using this cheat, I accidentally took off the stickers because, you know, I want to try and solve the Rubik's Cube, but Japanese ones use stickers instead of plastic, colored plastics, so yeah. And this one, I'm not even going to talk about this one because I don't know who solved this, probably Rubik's Masters, but that's possibly the hardest one to solve. Now, here's the Rubik's ball here. I don't know the technical term, but I'm calling it the Rubik's ball. It looks a lot like a soccer ball here, and it's the easiest for beginners. So you're just moving colors around. Watch how easy this is. So turn that pair. So see these rings on the around the little hole there? Well, if that's lime, then I need to search for the lime ball, and the lime ball is there. So do that, and this blue one goes there. Okay, but that's basically all for the Rubik's tutorial there. Well, cheat tutorial. But other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys do have a Rubik's Cube, but because if you solve a Rubik's Cube, it actually improves your memory. So if you got a very hard test to do the next day, then try to do the Rubik's Cube because it improves your memory. And it improves your memory because, you know, in Rubik's, you need to recognize and memorize the pattern. And so it improves your memory on pattern solving or just puzzle solving in general. But other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you want to be notified on when I release another video. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye!